Dun. Yo, what it do? Hello. This is my streaming thing. Alright, let me get y'all a link. How do I even do that? Share. Like these. Oh my goodness. All right. So, what am I doing today? Yeah, I'm just going to go over how what I look at when I decide to buy something. And it's super not like pro or nothing. It's just what I do. Not financial advice, so don't sue me. um, but I guess I'll just start with the people I follow on YouTube. There's two main ones I know off the top of my head. It's Crypto Lark and Crypto Zombie. This is Crypto Lark, his YouTube channel. I really like his videos. They're really good and keep you informed. And then Crypto Zombie is really good. Elliot Trades, I've just started listening to. He's pretty good. I like him too, but I don't always listen to him. Crypto and Crypto and Lark, I try to listen to every day because I've been listening to them, watching them the longest, and they're just funny in my start place. I like them. And then there's one more crypto dude I listen to or watch YouTube videos of. What's his name? Live trading? No, this is pretty cool. Just to see how some live trading for the stock market goes. I just started watching this. Good stuff. This was for when I was buying coins. Might do that more this year. Don't know. There's one more. Where is he? Crypto dude I like. Sorry. So Lark Davis and Crypto Zombie for sure. Is it Data Dash? Yeah, and this guy. This guy's good. I started listening to him too. So this guy, I'd say he's number 3. And then this guy is number 4. They're really good. And then for financial advice, I like this guy and Graham Stephan, of course. So those are the people I follow on YouTube. Twitter, I haven't used. I need to start using it. It's going to be next on my list. So to get ideas of what's happening in the market, I listen to them. And then pretty much every day I check Coinbase because that's my main exchange I use to trade crypto. I'll be moving to Kraken once I get verified and I can deposit money. US dollars. There's a lot of backlog, so it's I'm not using it full time yet, but it's a lot more options than Coinbase, and I really like it. I've used it a little bit for Dodge. So I'll check all these. Coinbase has Seagold, so I would check mainly that one because it's not on CoinGecko. But I signed up for CoinGecko. If you have a lot of altcoins, I would suggest doing that. Sign up and just make a profile. These are all the coins I have, so I'll look at these and see how the stock's doing. You got your 1 hour, 24, and 7 days. And I look at this to see which one I should buy. You know, if the coin's like surging up, I don't want to spend money on it. I'll wait for it to go down a little bit. Like Ethereum, I would buy it now. I bought some earlier, I think, actually, $20 worth. And for crypto, I'm just dollar cost averaging, which means you just buy a little bit every day or every week. So for me, starting this year, how I'm investing, well, for long term, is every other day I buy $20 worth of a crypto. Right now, I'm focusing on Bitcoin and Ethereum until I get to one Bitcoin again and a couple more Ethereum. And I have a CRO card. I'll show you. This crypto.com. So this is my main card I use for buying stuff and paying bills and everything in life. It's one of the OGs of a crypto credit card, well, debit card. You have to load it, but you basically swipe it and you get 3% back. And yeah, this is the one I upgraded to last year, unexpectedly, because they changed the requirements and it was really low, so I jumped on it. But with this, I get 3% back in CRO, which is a token, and you get reimbursed in CRO. Like, you still pay the $10 to Spotify, so you have to have the $10 to pay Spotify, but they give you $10 worth of CRO in return, and then I use that to buy Polkadot. So I have some Polkadot on Crypto.com, and the rewards I get from this card I used to build my DOT portfolio that I believe is going to go to the moon. Not anytime soon, over time, but I'll believe it'll be on the same level as Ethereum, and it'll get to at least 1,000 eventually per coin. And yeah, when it gets to there, I'll be set for life, basically. Well, not for life, but for a year or two. But if it takes a while to get there, then I might be set for life, because my rewards I get back on this will go towards that. So that's how I invest in DOT. I just use the rewards I get from this card. It's pretty sweet. One day, no wait, yeah, I have this one. I'll get this one, and you get Prime 2. Then maybe one day I'll get the black, but that's a lot of money. That's like, I think, $5,000 or 50. Yeah, CRO is like 30 cents a token. So this to get, and you have to buy that many CRO. So that one's like 10 grand, 15 grand, and then wait, 1,500. I don't know. Let's find out. Let's see, 500,000 CRO equals how many dollars? Look at me typing like a noob. I'm nervous. How many dollar bills? Should work. Dollars. Oh, it's 6 cents. I thought it was 30 cents. Yeah. So if it's 6 cents, you just do. And this is how I determine the price of a coin in dollars. You just do whatever the amount of coins. 500,000 times 6. So you do 500,000 times 0.06 per coin. 3, 5, 6. So yeah, $30,000. Man, that's a lot. It used to only be 100,000 CRO before they changed. It used to be MCO, and they had 2 coins. Now it's just 1 coin, which is CRO. But it used to be 100,000. That's why I was able to get this one. It was like a fifth of the price. But yeah, this one, as you can see, would be $30,000. That's crazy. So this one would be $300,000. Wow, I didn't know it was so much. But anyway, yeah, 300,000. You get all this stuff, which I guess is nice, but is it worth $100,000? $300,000? Don't know. Anyway, so I use this to get Polkadot. Um, and once I've gotten a certain amount of Polkadot, I'll start getting different coins with this. Maybe Cardano or XML or whatever I figure out is best to get. Kraken, I'm signing up for Kraken. So once I get money and I can deposit money on there, I'll buy DOT from Kraken because it's a lot better. But for now, this is another way I invest. And so, yeah, before I invest in any crypto, I look at this just to see how it's performing. And I'm mainly doing long term. So there's some exceptions like XRP. I'm trying to do the pump and dump, get some quick gains on this. We'll see what happens tomorrow. Bitcoin, I'm staking it, but if I wasn't, I would have sold it when it hit 40 and bought it back at this price. And that would have been $6,000 I would have made. That would have been nice. But anyway, company I have it with was being dumb and I couldn't get it out in time, but that's okay. But every now and then, when it goes on a bull run, I'll look at it and sell when it gets high and buy back when it lowers down to a price I like. Or that's the plan anyway. Might not be the best plan. Might be better just leave it. But I think if I watch the market enough and watch enough of those channels and the news, then it's possible to time it good enough to where you make at least some profits. So those are the main things I do for crypto. And I have some Facebook groups I'm in. Let's see. Who is in my groups? Yeah, Crypto Traders is really good. Hustlers Lounge is good. And this is the stock. It used to be called something different when I first joined it. But this got me started with regular stocks. So before I invest in any stocks, I'll look on here and see what the buy list is, what people are talking about. I did get some Dodge. We'll go up high. Yeah, this is a really good group. They have a Telegram that sends alerts and stuff that I use. Now, you should look at this and then look at the company and do some research and determine what you think will perform the best. But I don't do all that because I don't yet. So far, they've been good, and I go based on gut, which isn't the best, but I've made some gains. So I lost some, but I've made more than I've lost so far. So I'm on the right track. But going here, knowing what industry is like going up, there's like oil, technology, medical, cannabis. And I'll check. So mainly this Facebook. I check Facebook posts, the Telegram, and then for stocks, I'll look at Webull and let me switch over to that real quick. How do I do that? So we're gonna switch to Webull. So this is like my recently viewed stocks. This is the desktop client. It's a lot more large than the mobile, obviously. And you can trade change between night and day. I think you can in the app too, but I haven't tried. So like this would be black instead of white. But yeah, this. It just makes it easier to see stuff and see what's going on. I use just the standard uh, chart indicators, I think these are called. Um, and if I'm interested in a stock, I'll look back a couple of days to see how it's been doing. So I'll just go here. Typically, if it's doing this, I usually don't buy into it. Like this one, I would probably get into since it's gone up to 241 this week. So if it looks like it's going up and it's doing good, then I scroll back down to like a lower volume and just see how it does throughout the days. And then you just keep, getting finer and finer. This one is, I saw it on somewhere and looked into it. I don't have any funds for this week. I'm going all in on AMC and GME and a couple of the other Wall Street bet stocks. We'll see. Hopefully, I'll have a bunch of money this week, but who knows? Oh, and also on Webull, if you're just getting started, they have a paper trading, and this is in the app on the phone too. The app. I don't think you can choose a layout. It's just there, but choose whichever one you want. I'm trying to do day trading, so I would do trade traders. And basically, how this works, you set how much money you want to have. I mean, it follows the stock market and everything. Like these charts are the actual charts of the stock market. They're not like old versions or nothing. And it'll update the same. It's the same charts as the real stock market. The only thing that's different is the money. And in the app, it's easier to set on here. The desktop app, where do you change it? Copy. Oh, reset. So if you hit reset, you'll see initial balance. So this is basically how much money you want to practice trading with. Don't put a crazy number like 1 million because that won't help you. You can't. You put whatever money you have to trade with. So if you have $100, you can just throw away because you might lose it if you don't, especially if you're just starting. Put 100. If you have 1,000, put 1,000. 500 is a good number to start with. If you have 1,000, that'll be better because the more you have, the more options you have, or more you can do, more you can lose, more you can gain too, though. So, but put whatever you can actually afford to lose. So we're just gonna go with 500 for now, and then click reset, and you'll see net account value will go to whatever you set it to, and it will start at 0% and 0, 0. And then you just find a stock. Like if you wanted to get, AME, AMC, I mean. Nope. You would go back to here. Okay, don't use that. That's for the main one. No, well, so it'll basically go whatever you search for. You just go there. So like this is my daily stocks I look at that I'm interested in long term or short term for possible pumps. Longs, these are my long term that I would hold. AMC was there. I was going to buy AMC like last month when they opened theaters, but I didn't. Too bad, too sad, but I still got some, so it's okay. But yeah, use these watch lists. So watch lists are good. I use those. Um, but yeah, so once you find a stock in the paper trading, sorry, you see it over here. And this is a day trading thing. That's why it's so small. And there's two. Normally it's just one, but you can have three here if you want. It's up to you, however you want to do it. But so if you wanted to paper trade and practice buying AMC stock, you would come over here and just do buy 100. Well, I'm not signed in, so it doesn't have all the options. And yeah, so you would play with this, but like if you want to buy 100, you can't do that because you only have $500, and it's at $13. But you should be able to 100 AMC at $13. Oh, that would be $1,300. mm. Active trade. So you would actually want. Oh, this. I guess I have to sign in for that to show up. Let's see. Trade. Well, this is what you want to see. Trade box. I don't know why it's not here. Active trade. You just want a regular trade. Yeah, this is just a quick way to buy 100. It's weird you don't have the regular trade. But just to show you, like if you want to have more money, you could just go to, if you had $1,000, let's do 2,000 so I can show you. You reset, so you buy 100, and then you'd have this. So it won't be filled until the market opens and um, they start taking orders, and you won't actually get 100 shares of AMC. It will just be virtual. This is virtual cash. So you could practice buying it and then selling it and seeing how the market works. Um, on the app, it's a lot easier to do the paper trading. On the desktop app or program, yeah, you have to set it up. I thought it was set up different on here, but it's not. But that's the idea. So paper trading is a good way to start. If you've never traded before and you don't want to lose all your money, just set this to whatever amount of money you have, you know, and trade with this. And if you like, especially if you like lose money right away and you keep losing money, you'll be super happy it's not real money. And you can learn and figure out how to read the market and time the market, or not time, but read the graphs and analytics, analyticals, whatever they call them. Like the VWAP is the volume weighted average price, I think. That's an important line a lot of people look at to determine which way it's going to go. Learn how to read the candles. I'll make a video about how to read a candle and what these wicks mean and the colors mean. Yeah, and that's how I trade. I just look at the stock during when it's trading. I just look at the patterns. Could probably use some more indicators. VWAP's good. And then there was another one, moving average. These two are good to have. So you can see they move together. And if they start going down, it generally stays down. Now in real time, you won't see all this, so it's not as easy. But it's good to look back and just see how the lines um, follow each other. No financial advice. Remember, this is just my new boy. But yeah, my goal, my things to do, definitely need to learn more about analytics and how to analyze all this. Um, I need to research companies more and not just buy it because someone says to. At least know what company it's in and if they're doing good or if they're going to be in bankruptcy or did they just have a court case or did something bad just happen or something good happen. Things like that help determine stock price. Um, yeah, that. So for stocks, that's my goal, and to learn how the options trade. Because these are options, and you can see they expire at certain days, and it's in groups of 100. But yeah, this is confusing for me still. Like I get the idea and how it works, but how to actually do it, it's gotta learn that. That's the next step, and definitely a important step if I'm going to be a full time day trader. So learn about options. And that's pretty much it for stocks. I just follow mainly I follow Facebook groups and posts and just read through the charts and see how they're doing. And this level 2 data is helpful. I just don't want to pay the $3 a month to get it, so I don't use that. But yeah, that's how I do it. Oh, and then for crypto, yeah, it's good to have a strategy for when to sell. So I need to figure out like what price I want to sell each coin and take profits because it's going to go back down. Like for like Bitcoin, if I would have sold it at 40, like I wanted to, and I couldn't because I didn't have it. But if I would have sold it at 40, like I wanted to, I sold some at 20 and 22, thinking that was, or 22 and 24, because that was the all-time high before. So I mean, I didn't like completely lose out, but and I used that to buy some Ethereum, which should make up for it anyway. But if I would have sold the rest of the Bitcoin I had at 40, like I wanted to, then I could have had a good amount of change to invest with from that because it went back down to 30, 32. Now it's at, I think, 33. And that's a pretty good difference in price. So that's my goal with crypto, to get a price for every coin I have that's above the all-time high. So I'll sell it there. It always goes back down and then buy back in and hold it until then after that. So basically crypto, I hold it all unless it goes up a lot, then I'm going to try and buy it high and sell it high and buy back in lower and then just take some profits. Um, but eventually, once I get down stock trading, day trading stocks, I'll day trade crypto too. But there's like a whole nother world of crypto because of the technology and how the technology works and the chains and things built on the chains. And yeah, it's just scratched the surface really of even crypto. So I still have a lot to learn, but I mean, if you want to do it, the best thing to do is just do it. I thought about doing it for a long time, but eventually I had to just do it, and I just did it. And I'm glad I did because so far it's been good, and I've made money and haven't lost money, and that's the goal. As long as you stay in the green, every little bit helps. I mean, even if you only make $20 a day in a day, still better than losing $20 in a day. Still a good day. So all the wins are good. Just main thing to focus on is winning. Well, not winning, but I guess. Well, yeah, winning, but not losing. So you might not make like 300 a day like you want to, but if you make $20 or you make $50 that day, it's still good. And as long as you can do that consistently, like 50, 20 days, you'll get better, and then you'll be able to do a $300 day every now and then. You'll be like, oh, I did $300 day. Wow. And you'll think about it and you'll figure out how you did it and you'll do it again. And then you'll start making $300 days consistently. And then, just keep moving up from there. I mean, you'll have some days where you lose. Just make sure you have a plan to take losses. Emotion is not good when it comes to day trading. You don't want to attach emotion to it because, like, if the stock's going down, you don't want to be like, oh my gosh, no, it'll go back up. No, I don't want to. It'll go back up. Because you don't know. It might not. It might go down another $5 before it goes back up. It might not go back up at all for like a month. You never know. And you need to have a strategy you stick to. I try to do 10% loss. I sell no matter what. But it's a lot easier said than done. And the emotion still gets to me, and I'm still like, no, it can go up. I know I don't want to. But you need to be able to have those guidelines and stick to them for when things go bad. Even when they go up, like if you get 100% gain, during a normal day, then you want to take that gain and sell, and then you can it'll go back down eventually, but you don't know when, and it might go up another 100%. This happened a few times recently. Like one stock went up 3,000%. Who knew? But eventually it settled down. I think it opened at 30, went up to like 150, something like that. And it's back to $30. So it goes up and down. That's what it does. But like if you see this candle, like if this candle just started and it was way up here, and you're like, all right, this is good. And then it starts dropping. And you're like, oh, that's bad. And it keeps dropping. You're like, stop dropping, stop dropping. And you have a 10% limit for losses, and it reaches here, and that's your 10%. If it gets to here, you have to be able to say, oh, well, it hit my limit. I had to sell it. And in this case, it would have kept dropping, and you would have been happy. But it could have hit here and then went way back up here to the green. You never know. But yeah, that's part of the trick of day trading. And this is just day trading. Like if you're buying stocks to invest long term, this is all bad advice. If it's long term stocks you want to invest, if you're investing long term, then research is definitely the most important thing to do, and not just buy because someone says to. But I don't do that really. I invest long term in crypto. So I plan to do long term with stocks once I quit my day job and I do this full time. But until then, yeah, this doesn't apply to long term investing with the stock market, just day trading or swing trading if you don't do it every day. I think I'm more of a swing trader than a day trader, but the goal is to be a day trader. And that's all. I think I got kind of lost. But hopefully that helped. And it's been a while. Hopefully the mic sounds better. Let me know. Got that Yeti Blue X. And I'm going to stop streaming now because I think that's good. Peace.